Touchdown. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Red square, one
Touchdown.
what's a buckle to my friend them?
Hi guys, thanks for joining us again on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita, I am your host, and this is my co-host.
I'm like Red Square. You don't know. Give thanks for joining us again. You don't know another episode. Music and Marriage podcast, you know what I mean? You don't know, we bring life to the party, so you know the thing go. Life was
Okay.
straight. You know what I mean? Yes. Give thanks for joining us again. Wagwan.
Hope everyone is doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for joining us wherever you are, whatever time zone you're in right now. We just thank you for your viewership.
Yes.
And we hope that if you're new to the podcast, you please make sure you subscribe. Please go down to the little box, the little red box or the little bell. Make sure you get hit for your notifications whenever we drop an episode. Make sure you guys subscribe. If you're listening to us on YouTube, make sure you go over to the streaming platforms, whichever one you prefer.
Spotify, Amazon,
Apple,
whichever one.
iHeartRadio, wherever
Seems
you go.
to be that Apple is the
number one for our streaming.
Yeah.
So shout out to all the Apple users out there who's supporting our podcast. We give thanks for your listening, your viewership. Yes. So what's going on with you?
Nothing much, there. Another day, another Wednesday. Give thanks to life, It's like these days I can't wait for Wednesdays because I can't wait for talk with you about certain things, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, this
Sound
past week kind of slow in terms of, we're here in Jamaica, the lockdown are going. We had like a 3-day lockdown, so from Sunday to Wednesday, them said the place have a lockdown. The Prime Minister said the place have a lockdown. People still out there move, but they don't know. We don't really have nothing out there to do like that. So it felt kind of slow.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You don't know. People are rush to go get them thing Friday and Saturday. And the place was packed. Traffic all over the goddamn place.
Spiking up the cases more, if that's the case.
Yeah, most
because if you're gonna close down the country and then give people like 48 hours to get everything together for a 3-day lockdown, mind you, most people on the island live every day or 2 days they buy food. So for you to lock it down for 3 days, they can't really make money. So it's kind of difficult for a lot of people on the island right now.
And then the past, enough people. Them things are daily hustle. So you lose 2 or 3 days out of your daily hustle, or your bi-weekly pay. Kind of tough, you know what I mean? But hey.
And it's not only 2 days you're losing, because next week you're gonna be losing.
So we're going back into. So this Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday again. That's coming. It's another 3-day lockdown.
Yeah.
So. Hey, it's the Prime Minister. You should know what he's doing.
Damn sure don't. He don't know.
Big up yourself, Andrew.
Nah, big up no self nowhere. Andrew, you could go take a seat somewhere. Like UN. What's his wife name? Juliet, whatever her name is. Like, she need to come knock you upside your head and knock some sense into you. Because whoever the hell is advising you, they don't know what the hell they doing. They need a damn big brick cross them face.
Tough.
Like the advisement that he's receiving from whoever's advising him, it's horrible. It's just straight horrible. There's no respect for the Jamaican citizens. There's no respect for the everyday people, which are, Jamaicans.
Yeah, but a man going to counter the argument and say, but the everyday people, the thing a spike and nobody now
No,
observe
it's not.
mass.
It's not the everyday people. It's not the No. It's not. And I would say it's not the everyday people that's bringing the spike in Jamaica. It's the people who are coming in from overseas, who are coming in to party. Like Dream Weekend just happened the other day. Usually, since Corona's been happening, Kingston, St. Andrew, and the parishes over here have been the most affected. Now Montego Bay, Westmoreland, all of these other, it's in the same place. I don't even know how the parishes work, but like over the west of the island.
St. James is the parish.
The parish of Montego Bay. Okay, well, Westmoreland, all those other places over there, like the numbers are going through the roof.
Yeah.
It's like 1,200, 1,500 cases per parish. And it's just like, that's not Kingston. And the worst part about it, Kingston, Portland, and St. Andrew, and I think St. Catherine and St. Mary were at the bottom. Usually those parishes
St.
are
Mary
at the
and
top.
Portland is at the top, but on the east.
That's what I'm saying. All of the east is at the bottom of the table when it comes to numbers,
Okay.
as far as new cases.
Okay. Well,
So
I
it's the
studied so
tourism.
close still, but
I was just looking at it earlier, but it's the tourism that's making the spike go up, and the government know that. But true, them I get them little shillings off of the little dream weekend thing. Them couldn't shut it down. But the everyday Jamaican is suffering.
Capitalists, That's the thing.
So when you pay, so when you take look at 10 grand what you do now, I will look at 10 grand still I take care on it right now. Cause just sure enough screwed the shit out of y'all with that 10 grand that he giving.
Tough.
And I wanted to say this. There's something going around where they're saying that they're trying to make it mandatory for high school students to have the COVID vaccine to go to school in Jamaica.
Face to face.
To go to face to face.
So they're not denying children's access to
but
education.
they're giving preference.
What preference? Face
to
to
the
face
ones
preference.
who are vaccinated.
Yes.
Whoever is doing this, the rule in the Ministry of Education. What's her name?
I have no idea.
The lady that looked like she's sleeping.
I have no idea.
She looked like she stay high. Like she's a lot. I don't know where she is, but yeah, but her. Like, sis, take a seat somewhere. Really? Like, you're really trying to push this poison into our children's bodies. Like, really? You're going to talk about it's mandatory for them to go to face-to-face learning. So, therefore, education is not about the children learning. It's about the money.
Nikita, an opposing argument would be that this vaccine is actually not killing people.
I'm not saying the vaccine is killing people, but we don't know what effects it has on people as yet. We can't even say that because it's so new, it's so fresh. Like let it come a little 5-6 years later, and then we could talk about what effects it's been having.
We can't wait 5-6
I'm not
years
saying we're
later
supposed to wait 5-6 years later, but we have to find some type of protocol to where it can be comfortable for all of the students. The mask thing, they have that in because when you take this vaccine, it's not preventing you from getting COVID. So what is the purpose?
Yeah, but it's not preventing it, but it's lowering the chances of you being hospitalized.
Okay, so they were about the hospitals.
Yes.
Well, maybe if you guys build more hospitals instead of prisons, then maybe you will have to worry about certain things. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, but okay.
Well, that's not the case.
If you start building certain infrastructure that you know that's going to help your country when you have crises like these, because you don't know when things like this is going to happen.
But that's not the case.
So you have to prepare for
the no.
Yeah, but then now you say, okay, if you want to go face to face, you keep your mask on. If you don't want to do the mask thing, then you can do the virtual.
Yeah, but Nikita, me and you know, these children now go adhere.
Yeah, but you have to put certain rules in. So you think, but if they go to school and they get vaccinated, they're still not safe. They're still not protected. They can still transmit the virus.
Yeah, but it lowers the chance of them being seriously ill. So even if I'm
it lowers the chance of you seriously being ill. You can catch a cold right now and catch pneumonia and get seriously ill. COVID is not the only thing that's killing. There's other things that's out here that's killing way before COVID came around.
That is true.
So
but
what we need to
right
understand, COVID is what's making the most money right now. COVID is what's being able to fill their pockets. The vaccination is what's being able to fill the pockets of these greedy, filthy mother suckers who are trying to force these poison into our children's bodies, and they're not even taking it themselves. Exactly. Because there's something that's going around that the CDC members, the employees, and the White House staff members are not mandated to take the vaccine. However, you're forcing it on the regular citizen.
Have you verified that information?
That's why I said alleged. I'm not really sure. It's something that has been said. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I'm not taking everything, but it's something that, and I believe it because the spokesperson for the White House, I don't know what her name is, but she did say something like that. That question was asked, and she kind of danced around it, where she was just like, we're not mandating anything right now at the moment, next question. So it's something like that. You're trying to push something on our children, but yet still you not, you know what I'm saying? Even the Prime Minister, him say him don't even know how much of the member them in a parliament vaccinated this time now. But yeah, tell people say they have to get vaccinated for work, but yet still your employees are not vaccinated to work.
Shitty leadership.
Come on.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's some bullshit. It's all about the money, and he already got paid already, so Playboy just let the people go. Like, if they want to get vaccinated, they take it. If you don't try to force people to take something that you're not even taking your damn self, and you and your wicked wife come on TV, come on social media, posting pictures talking about your son got vaccinated. I'm not saying it's a lie, but that picture right there didn't sit well with me in the comment, because one, the wife said it was Pfizer, or the wife said it was Moderna, and the husband said it was Pfizer. So it was like, I know y'all ain't giving two different vaccines. They didn't take two different brands.
Maybe some people... They on the film page, and then some people they on the wife page, and they might try to promote vaccine overall.
Yeah, but if you're going to try to promote vaccine overall, stick to one. Don't make it look like it's a lie. Make it look shaky to the public. For me as a viewer, I see something like that, I'm looking at y'all sus. Because it's like, all right, how you saying one thing, and that's something that you cannot get wrong in this time. To say, okay, well, you got this vaccine when it's not that one. That's something that you would know if you're pushing the vaccination, no?
Definitely.
Okay then. So therefore that's a damn lie. So y'all try to take the Jamaican people for eat that. Like, come on now. How long y'all think the people them gonna be so stupid? It's just disrespectful to me. But anyways. Yeah.
Vaccines. This is made to go explode if me and nothing else but
yeah,
vaccine.
you've been saying that from day. He's tired of hearing about COVID and the vaccine.
Yeah,
listen,
man.
I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of
This
thinking
shit is
about it. I wish it
stressing
would
me
go
out.
away. But it is what it is, and it looks like it's here to stay until
Stressing
they
me
get
out,
these
man.
vaccines up and
Tired,
running,
making
and
me
everybody.
feel tired, and you know, just.
Well, it's not draining my energy, you know. I just block it out. Like
you know,
I
you know, some
receive.
different groups, and you know, all
Everyone's
of the
talking
groups,
about
them,
it.
it's the same shit. Vaccine this. Why you not? It's like, all right, me in a group, I'm a virgin. Them I said, brother, you are one of the few man them not take the vaccine. You need to go take it. Why you not take it?
Why am I
Why
going to take
this?
it?
Why that?
Yeah,
said,
but
brother,
I ask
We don't
questions.
explain to you already a million times why. You know, go come back tomorrow again with more memes, and then I ask why. And like,
Listen, as me see it, if I hear
I'm
a time,
tired.
if I hear a time, I hear a time.
Yeah.
If that's what's going to take you out, that's what's going to take you out.
Oh
You
my
cannot,
God.
you cannot go around it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So if I COVID for all year, I COVID I go all year. You just know that that's your deal, that's your plate you've been handed, and it is what it is. But ain't nobody gonna force me to take no damn vaccine. Ain't nobody gonna force me to make my children feel like they gotta take no vaccine to get no education. I hear a lot of parents talking about, oh, the kids them need to be out and they need to be interactive with other children and they need this and they need that. Yes, they do need that for development. However, we are in a pandemic right now, so you must have to adjust your children to where they are exactly to what's happening in the world. You can't just say, well, this is what you're used to, so we need to go back to it. No, even if it's dangerous. Like, I'm not gonna force my children to go take no vaccine, knowing that it's not 100%. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against vaccination. Don't get me wrong, because I know a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, well, so you're against vaccine?" No,
Anti-vaxxer.
yeah, I'm not.
Is the new
I've been vaccinated. My
term.
children have been vaccinated. However, this rush that they have on this vaccination, it don't sit well with me.
Yeah.
And it feels like a lot of shit that we've been through as black people, especially in America, where the government undermine us and do things to
Tuskegee Airmen.
exactly. We're in
like that.
Alabama, where they told us about the syphilis experiment, like all these things that they've done to the movement party in Philly. Like, the government has done so many things to black people, not even just to black people, just to their citizens in a whole.
Yeah. In every country.
Exactly.
So
And
it
it's
kinda-
disgusting. And I know of things that's happened in the past, and I'm not going to say, well, that's the past, so I'm not going to use that. No, I'm going to take my past and know where I'm going. And I use people, you know what I'm saying, off of certain experiences.
Yeah, definitely.
Because America, especially the American government, they ain't nobody to trust.
Definitely.
Okay?
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
if me see them, I put something so add to the pit of them, or they have to take it to go to school. Really?
Yeah. I mean,
Really?
but another
But
counter argument.
they have entertainment thing that's open in Florida. In America is
Counter
open.
argument to that, baby, is that your kids have to be vaccinated to go to school anyway.
Yes, your kids have to be vaccinated to go to school anyways. However, this vaccination has just been approved by the FDA.
Not even
Just
2 days.
and it's exactly, and I don't even think that it's really. I think that they probably got a little bit of why they did the rush, because the way how Joe Biden came out, like, oh, Americans, yes, a lot of you were skeptical about not taking the vaccine because it wasn't FDA approved. Now that it is, make sure you go and get your vaccine. So it just seemed like it don't seem right to me. But anyways, yeah.
Well,
Me good. Me and man want them good.
yeah.
I don't know if
For now, I'm good too. You know, we discussed this.
Let
I'm
me
good.
hear-
I'll
let me
wait.
see a couple
it's
more
approved,
studies.
and that's what we were actually waiting for.
let me see
for
a
it to
couple
be
more
approved.
studies and a couple more things
But,
going on, a couple years.
Even though it's approved, we still feel like
It's something they pushing too hard.
we
There's
still
something
feel like
behind it.
we still need a little bit of time before we actually.
Let me make
go
sure
get
none
it.
of
So I
y'all
think
turn into frogs and
maybe
nobody's
next
walking
year,
with 4
summer or
legs.
so, I'll probably think about taking it. But right now, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. Even next summer, I'm straight. Like, I ain't got no reason to take it.
Yeah,
If
but
it's
like,
for
that's
traveling
exactly what I'm
purpose,
saying, like,
if it's for traveling purpose and they tell me that I have to take it to travel, I'm going to tell them yard. I mean, we've created a very comfortable space, so I have no issues with staying home.
My thing is, at the end of the day, we're going to have to take it. It's just not today.
I don't know about
And
that.
not anytime soon. We have a lot of time to make everything marinate and whatever happen. And then we make our decisions way later. Down when time everything simmer and things happen.
I will make sure to say nobody not turning a frog.
Yeah. You understand? And that's just where I stand. You know what I mean? I'm no anti-vaxxer. You know,
Exactly.
We have all taken vaccines. We have one where marked my skin, so we're forever marked.
I don't got none, but yeah.
Forever marked.
Where's mine?
Maybe you weren't vaccinated.
I-
But as a Jamaican, we all have these. Well, we're supposed to all have these.
Oh, because I was about to say, I know I was born in Jubilee, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't even know what this vaccine was for, but we have them. And as you can see, me can imagine the hysteria when my mother probably see this on my arm.
Everybody's seeing that on their arm when
And the
after
kids'
they taking
arms,
it.
right? So I don't know, man. It's yeah. And then the most important thing when me worry about with vaccines is autism and our children.
Mm-hmm.
And
Reproductive
you know, we have perfectly healthy children right now, and we don't want to subject them to the vaccine business, and then, you know, bam, some shit happens.
Because our children have
I
been
mean,
out of school.
and then you can't. There is nobody to be accountable because they put these damn
they
laws
made it exactly where you can't
where
sue them.
no
just
one is
in case
accountable
if
for anything.
That's
And
another thing that
them
makes
thing
me
that us-
uncomfortable.
Yeah, you know, them
Yeah,
thing there.
because why are you trying to protect yourself so hard if you know your shit is straight?
Them thing there.
I'm good.
Them things. Those are the issues that, you know, I'm no, like I said, no, I'm no anti-vaxxer, but we have issues that we need to get over mentally before we even
Clarification
think.
of certain things. Yeah.
You know what
But
I mean? So yeah.
before we get into it, I just want to give a shout out to all of the countries that are viewing the podcast all around the world. Just do a little quick rundown. We have the United States. We have over 30 countries that we are being listened to in the United States.
Yes.
I don't want to get into all of, I mean, I can, but it's just going to be a long list to go through all of that. But Jamaica, France, South Africa, United Kingdom, Canada, Ghana, Ireland, Spain, Russia, Germany, Australia, Guyana, India, St. Kitts and Nevis, Mexico, Italy, Brazil, Turks and Caicos, Guadeloupe, Kenya, Sierra Leone, Bahamas, Sweden, Nigeria, Trinidad and Tobago, Singapore, Switzerland, Netherlands, Chile, United Emirates, Arab Emirates, Thailand, Belgium, Malawi, Philippines, Turkey, Austria, Haiti, and Greece. So wherever you are listening from around the world, we thank you so much for your viewership.
Most
we
definitely.
greatly appreciate
Thanks
you.
for listening.
And thanks for listening to our podcast.
Yeah.
So let's get in.
The other day, right?
Mhm.
Kwesi was here, and we had a good reasoning.
Okay.
something interesting was also mentioned in that conversation, right? And we brush across it a little bit, but I think maybe now is the time for kind of expand upon it a little bit more.
Okay.
You know, in terms of why, you know, your views, why you think that, why is it important for married men to have friends that are married?
Good question.
You know, why do, and you know, honestly, I'm kind of, I'm not sure how I feel, if I feel the same way, if you should have, if your friend should be married as well.
All right, let me explain to you why I...
Yeah, I feel like, you know...
All right, for me personally,
why is it important?
I would prefer you to have friends that are married because it gives more of a stability around the conversation and around the actions.
So what do you think? Like, married
because
man
I
talk
feel
about
like,
certain things?
No, I know that y'all talk about certain things, but not as much. It's not much of, like, indulging into it. You guys don't, you know, go as hard. Well, let me not say that kind of fun. A married man no tear a dog. Zait. But yeah, I don't know. For me personally, I would prefer you to be with married men, like company wise, because it makes me have more of a security. Like, okay, well, I know he's with a married man, so I guess maybe it's just mental. I think it is.
There's just no trust
because
there.
because when you really think about it, he could be with married men as a friend, and he's hanging around with him, and homies out here doing a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, homies out here doing.
Make a difference.
And the single friend could be the one that's saying like, nah, I need you to be straight with her because she's a good woman, and I can't find a good woman.
It's a common misconception that
maybe I guess, but for me,
must have friends that are married. Come on. You know, and
well, none of your friends. I don't even think you have. Do you have married friends?
Of course.
Well, Andre.
Of course.
Andre and your brother.
No, is a brethren of mine that is married.
Okay.
And
he's a Japanese Jamaican.
He's a Japanese. He's not Jamaican. He's a Japanese living here in Jamaica.
He's a Japanese Jamaican.
Exile is also married.
Yeah.
Kazam, you can say.
Yes, married.
He's married as well.
Oh, I forgot it.
These are all brethren of mine.
Okay. All right, so you have a few brethren because you have a lot of friends. So I would say you have like a handful.
Most of my childhood friends, them though.
No.
None of them are married.
Andre is probably the only one.
Mexi, Curtis married.
No.
Ziggy also. We have a whole heap of brethren where you know?
Yeah, come to think about it. Yeah, there is a few of them now.
So, you know, it's kind of like,
but
it's interesting to me.
Funny part about it, ask me how much of my homegirls are married.
Not many.
Exactly.
Not many.
Exactly.
Not many.
Tammy.
Not many.
Tammy.
That's it? This at the box stop?
That's all I can think of that's married. I mean, Shanika them is my cousin, so I wouldn't say them, but Tammy, yeah.
Box stop, listen.
Yeah. Wow.
Exactly. So, you see, the thing is, when you really think about it, it makes no difference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because me not sit down and think about where you want your friend them at talk about. Your friend them when I'm married at talk about. And
but
if
sometimes,
them a lead, you're going
but sometimes as men, y'all have friends that are really out here trying to show y'all the thought life, like, oh, we having fun still.
Listen,
and then most men get enticed.
Thought was created for women.
Yeah, but y'all have thought behavior. Don't act like men are not
so
thoughts.
Stop comparing
men are thoughts.
Men
are thoughts. Men are thoughts. I know a few.
None of your friends are married.
Bro, calm down. What is?
Yeah.
Whoa. I felt attacked on that one. Like, you got something.
Yes. And me now,
I feel some type of way. Hold on, let me think.
And me now attack you and I say, Nikita, you know, so me know why you talk to this and that. And you're too close to that person because that person do her thing. She sleep with him and she and she and she. And
Oh my
whatever.
goodness.
And
That's
I don't know if they might rub
crazy.
off on you.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So
But none of my single friends aren't like that. Like they're very, you know, like, damn, you know, I'm trying to find what you have kind of vibe. Not like, oh, I'm about to go over here and pimp homeboy out. I'm about to go do this with that one. Like they're not that type of.
I'm not the type of person for really call names and go
Go
too
ahead and
deep
go
in
into
it.
it. Go
Yeah,
ahead and
so I'm not gonna do that.
Get to the
But
thick of it. Get to the thick of it.
Nikita's friends who don't know yourself. Me not call on the name.
Say what you're saying, and then I'll
You
identify.
understand what I say? Me not tell Nikita say she not fit talk to no because you not no stability, you not have just one man. Me not know the business, so me don't know if you have 1 or 10 man. But I'm not investigating and I ask, yo, who that friend there? And why women do stuff like that?
Because some women it's the
It's
security.
insecurity.
It's insecurity because of how some women it's because of
And
how
it's not a good thing, you know what I mean? You don't need to work on that. You don't need to get rid of that stigma there.
bruh.
Because the man on the other side, no business, but who not talk to?
That's a lie. Not every man is like that. Some men care. Some men care. Some men is like, I don't want you talking to her because she a hoe. Or I don't want you talking to her because she doing this. And I heard about her. And this.
Show me that man there.
I know,
Me no know.
man. I'll off camera, we'll talk
Me
about
no
it.
know no man where I pay a gentleman daily. I say me no want you.
I mean, it might not be a daily thing because I don't know per se if it's daily, but it,
mean, no,
it
where you
definitely
go.
happens. Yeah, man, do them things I call it one. Who you there with? Call her up on FaceTime. Let me sit the background. Let me sit the place. I've been in situations where I'm with my homegirls and stuff like that, and their
you
man
call?
calling. Not you. I mean, not you, but you called me the other day, and I was kind of surprised when I went out with Adria. And you call like
No, me I call it because
curfew is
curfew.
coming up. Like, where is she? She needs to get home. And I'm like,
Me don't wanna get locked up out
oh.
That's a different
felt
thing.
Damn.
That's a different thing.
guess not.
I don't want you to get in trouble out there. I'm worried about the system. You know about you there with no man. I don't like
Okay,
that.
so in that situation,
So it's not
well,
like that.
no. You've never called on no type of tip like that where you calling like, oh, let me see who's over there. Let me see where you at. No, I've never had that.
I try to
with
think
you.
if you have ever done that to me.
No, because I don't even be calling you like that when you out. When you on the road,
Sure.
I'll let you do your thing, and I'll let you, whenever you come in, you come in. I don't call you and ask you what time you coming home. You be calling me sometimes like, you good? But if on the road, they even call me. Because I want you to have your space.
You know why I do that? Because Jamaica is a different atmosphere, you know what I mean?
I understand.
Different environment.
Yeah.
And so I feel, me know so you not really to know the place like that fully. Sometimes I kind of, you know, it coming on my mind.
Yeah, but but I really.
I'm concerned about the movements and observation of people moving around here and
Yeah, I
things
get it. I'm very aware of that as well. So you know me already.
But it's not a situation where me I worry
Control,
about.
like where
Yeah.
they, which money they without, where they rolling out, where I do.
No.
Yeah, it's never been that type of vibe for me either. Like even when you were out here, you know, in the streets, being for the streets, being a product of the streets, you know, I wasn't on no tip like, okay, I gotta call him and see what he had or who he's with or not. I was just on some do you. When you ready to come home, you come home if you feel like that, or if I'm, you know what I'm saying, available, it is what it is.
Product for the
But-
streets.
Yeah, you were a product of the streets. You were for the streets at one point. I mean, it is what it is. Can't run from your past, brother. Really? Can't run from your past. It's going to hit you one way or the other.
Oh my goodness.
No, but I don't, like, me personally, I don't think I have an issue. Like, when I really think about it now,
You shouldn't.
I don't have an issue with you. I mean, because you have one friend that's like, but no, he know I'm not being disrespectful because that's how we talk to each other. It was at germs, like my germs, like him know himself. Germs, you know who you be, like But that's my homie though. Like that's your brethren, that's your bona fide brethren from years now.
Mm-hmm.
And I met him through you. And ever since I met him through you, like we've always had like a good relationship where we could just sit down and talk, and I can, you know what I'm saying, just vibe with him and just laugh, because that's what, you know who I'm talking about. So you know what I'm saying, like I don't know. I don't
Women,
have an issue.
get to act together.
I don't have an issue with you being around him.
Make
and
the man them
his
have them
work.
brethren, them and them friend them. It don't matter
Yeah,
them
you can,
married,
exactly. Because enough of your brethren is not who I would want you to be friends with. However, there are people who help you to be who you are, help you to create the, you know what I'm saying, the character that you have.
Yeah.
So, and these are the type of people that, you know, help to build you.
And also, you trust your man to be that shining light that is leading the way for these
That pockets to come through. Ladies, trust them as far as you can throw them.
These unattached, strong black men to find peace and love and marriage and togetherness with a significant
somebody
other,
else.
you know what I mean?
If you ain't know your P's and Q's, he gonna find all that loveliness with somebody else.
Be comfortable that your husband will be that guiding light, shining through all that darkness.
And husband, when you leave the house, you still have a household. You still have a wife. You still have children. So therefore, respect should be given in front of her face and behind her back. So just remember, with all your doings, just remember that you are married. And once you have that mentality and create those actions, you will get that trust from your spouse.
Definitely.
She will give you all of that. But you can't be out here in the streets doing what you want to do and then expect her to be like, oh, my husband, my loving husband. No, it don't work so. Play your part and she gonna play hers.
Definitely.
And if she ain't playing her part, you keep it pushing. It is what it is.
Definitely. But yeah, that's all I got for today.
But that was a good topic. That was a good question. That was a real good question, because that was something that, you know, could help a lot of people, especially... You know what? Let me end it right here.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you guys go and subscribe, please. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I'm like Red Square Official. If you are listening to us on any streaming platform, make sure you go over to YouTube and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, so each time an episode is released, you are notified. Thank you guys so much for joining us on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita. I am your host, and this is my co-host,
Heavyweight champ.
Oh shit.
I'm like Red Square.
Okay.
Big up on yourself. Give thanks for joining
that?
us.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
boy.
Salute.
Well, good people. Give thanks.